Okay, so next up is select a category and show the list of items in the category. And so the first part of that is going to look a lot like deleting a category. And rather than duplicating that code, it's the code that asks the user to select a category by name, a playlist by name. I'm going to put that in a separate helper function that I can reuse anytime I need to have the user select a category, because there's a couple more things that are selecting categories as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is, well, I'll exit, and then I'm going to go up to delete playlist. So all of this code here, generating the list of playlist names with none, doing select item to get a choice, and then everything up through here, actually including here. So everything up through here is reusable. And then I'm going to cut all of this stuff up and put it in a function called select playlist. And then it's either going to return a playlist or it's going to return none. So if playlist is none, then I print the error message. Now I don't have name here. So, well, I shouldn't actually get here anyhow, because select playlist is either going to return a playlist or none. So really, if it's none, I just want to return. So if playlist is none, I just want to return. Okay, and then otherwise, I'm going to remove the playlist and delete it. And then all the heavy lifting, I'm going to put that, I'm going to have my helper functions up at the top. So after init, but before all of the individual menu options. So this is going to be class method. I think I just called that select playlist. And it takes the CLS. And then paste that code in. So makes the names. Please select a playlist name from the list below. Enter the name or none to exit. If it's none, I'm going to return none now. Otherwise, I'm going to look it up, and then I'm going to return playlists. Okay, so this is always either going to return none or return a playlist that they select. And then I'm going to test delete playlist, and then I'll also add the new one, which I guess I'll call show playlist. Yeah, so just delete playlist, show playlist, SP, and then SP for show playlist, and then in the menu, that we'll call show playlist. And then show playlist is going to look a lot like, well, the first part's going to look like delete playlist. So show playlist is going to do playlist equals cls.select playlists. And then if playlist is none, return. Otherwise, I want to do the same thing that I do up here for show. Well, actually, no, I don't have that. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to do, let's do print a formatted list, playlist, colon, and then playlist.getName. And then we'll do let's do description is playlist.getDescription, and we'll do thumbnail is place.getThumbnail URL, which will be clickable in the console. And then we're going to do just the string videos in the playlist. And then for video in playlist, because we have an iter method, we're going to print, actually we're just going to print the video. And then whatever the stir method does on videos will apply here. Actually, I want to print 4 spaces and then print the video. So that's actually 5 spaces with the separator. So let's try that. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to rerun. So let's do SP, and then we'll do Bruce Springsteen. Okay, so playlist object has no attribute get thumbnail URL. It's just get thumbnail. So I let AI fool me, I guess. SP. All right, Bruce Springsteen. So it's not get thumbnail. Well, actually, I probably just don't have the method yet. So, because I've only been adding accessors as I actually need them. Yeah, so it should be get thumbnail, but I don't have it. So that's just going to return self.under_thumbnail. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right. So actually I want a blank line here, I think, before I print this thing. So let me add a print statement just to separate the blob of information from my input. Okay, and then, so I have the playlist, actually it should be playlist name. Let's do just name, I guess. So name, description, thumbnail. So there's the thumbnail. And videos in the playlist. And here's the first video. That's an advertisement. We don't want that. Okay, but that's right. Okay. Good. So that looks fine. And let me just rerun it with the extra space in there. So we're going to show playlist for Patti Smith. And then looks fine. And then we'll show playlist for garbage. And it says, please type a playlist name. And so we'll type none. And we return to the menu, so that all looks right. And then we'll create a playlist. And then the name of the playlist is Bruce Springsteen. And it already exists, so we'll create a playlist. We'll say none. And actually, that was not right. Okay, so that should have... Oh, I didn't actually implement a skip for that. So let me do that. Please enter the name of the playlist or none to exit. So that was a feature that I didn't implement, but I think that's actually a good feature here. So let me divert for that. So that's going to be in create playlist. Please enter the name of the playlist or none to exit. And then here, if name is the string none, then return. All right, so let's try that now. Okay, so we're going to create playlist none, and then we'll delete playlist. Actually, we'll create playlist test me first. And then we'll delete playlist. None should just return, and it does. Delete playlist, test me, and then print playlists, and it's gone. Create playlist again, test me, and then delete playlist, test me. So that's all working fine. And then, actually one more time. So create playlist, test me, and then we'll show playlist, test me, and that's what it looks like when you don't have any videos in there. I could handle that as a special case if the list of videos is empty, but I'm okay with that. All right, so that's show playlist.